Right now at 6 on PHL17, it's official. The Philadelphia police officer who shot and killed a man last week in Kensington will be fired. Authorities say it's not just about what happened during the shooting, it's what he did after. We'll tell you more in a live report.
And in case you missed it, we'll give you the highlights of the first Republican presidential debate of the 2024 election. We'll tell you who was called out and how the candidates weighed in on the 91 criminal counts for former President Donald Trump.
And here's a live look at our PHL17 sky cam. It was a mild day yesterday, but will those cooler temperatures stick around? Weather source meteorologist Monica KRON breaks it all down for us in her forecast coming up in less than 30 seconds. It's 6 a.m. and another hour of PHL17 Morning News starts right now.
Good Thursday morning. It is August 24th. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Amanda Van Allen.
And I'm Kelsey Fabian. We've got meteorologist Monica KRON joining us to talk. Oh my God. What's happening?
What?
Why?
Monica, what is happening?
Monica, your brain is on a different wavelength this morning. You're talking about the four corners.
What is going on?
Right next to the thing, I look over, I'm like, it's scary. It scared me.
Yeah, how do you think we feel?
And you thought, I don't know whose face has been in this, but I'll put it on mine.
It was right next to my screen. I literally just reached and put it on.
Add it to your props, Monica. Add it to your props.
Yeah. I don't know. So, as you guys know, but
just in case we need
viewers,
that, Monica.
Yeah, we're getting our studio redone, so there's a lot of people walking around and
people we don't know have their face in that mask.
I guess someone just left it at my weather center. Sorry. Oh my goodness, that was so scary. It was just staring at me. Okay, so for the morning hours, we've got a few scattered showers possible. I think we'll keep that around throughout the morning hours and into the afternoon. But just look at the nature of these showers. Very, very isolated right now in Chester County, rolling through Coatesville, and then we have another shower pushing into North Philly. So we want to be ready for that. But in Delaware County, it's just a whole lot of cloud cover. But we're seeing more and more fill in behind it. So we'll keep those scattered shower chances throughout the morning hours and into the afternoon. We're at 70 degrees in Philadelphia and in Wilmington, 66, waking up in Pottstown, 68 in Atlantic City. Your forecasted temperatures throughout the morning hours keep us in the low 70s throughout your entire morning. We actually don't see a significant warm up through the day today. We're expecting our temperatures to end later today in the mid 70s with a whole lot of cloud cover and those rain chances keeping us well below the average in some locations by more than 10 degrees. Let's get into Alyssa. She's got a check of those roadways. This is one of those days where if you have kind of that fall-like outfit you've been wanting to wear, today's that day to wear it.
It's the day to test it out, for sure. We're breaking it in. We did long sleeves, so we're on our way. All right, let's take a look at 76 eastbound at 26th Street. This disabled vehicle is still there. Just saw PennDOT and police arrive on scene right behind that disabled vehicle, which is still blocking the left lane on 76. But it doesn't seem to be causing us major delays yet. Eastbound from Spring Garden Street to Broad Street, it's a 6-minute drive and that speed sensor is at 52 miles per hour. Westbound also looking good along that stretch. Elsewhere on 95 at Cottman Ave, let's head into the work zone here. Remember, northbound and southbound, we have vehicles merging into those 3 lanes because of that ongoing construction near Cottman, but we are starting to see some of that buildup and congestion here in our camera view. Seeing on our travel time, though, it's not too heightened. Southbound from Woodhaven Road to 676, a 12-minute drive for us. Speed sensor looking good both northbound and southbound along those stretches, so I'll continue to keep a close eye on those delays. I'll send it back to the desk.
Thanks so much, Alyssa. Well, it is 6:04 now. Back to our top story this morning. The Philadelphia police officer who shot and killed 27-year-old Eddie Irizarry is suspended, and he will be fired for insubordination.
The announcement was made by Police Commissioner Danielle Outlaw during a news conference on Wednesday. PHL17's Carlin Wells is live at Philadelphia Police Headquarters with more about the investigation. Carlin.
Kelsey, Amanda, Officer Mark Dial will be suspended for refusing to cooperate in the investigation of the fatal shooting of Eddie Irizarry. That shooting took place on August 14th, and since then the police department has been working to get to the bottom of what happened that day. Police initially said that Irizarry was shot while lunging at officers with a knife. After reviewing the officer's body-worn camera, Police Commissioner Danielle Outlaw said that it was very clear that what initially was reported was not what actually happened. Irizarry was shot while inside of his car, and police have not confirmed whether or not he was holding a weapon at the time of the shooting. In yesterday's news conference, Outlaw said the police department takes accuracy, transparency, and incident reporting very seriously, and that the department is still investigating the inaccuracies in the initial report, and appropriate disciplinary action will be taken if warranted.
Have made the decision to utilize Commissioner's direct action to suspend police officer Mark Dial with the intent to dismiss him at the end of 30 days due to administrative violations.
And although surveillance footage released by the Irizarry family clears up some details, the family and their attorney are still urging the police department to release Officer Dial's body-worn camera footage to the public.
Officer really took someone very special to us.
There was an intentional misleading of the public.
And the Citizens Police Oversight Committee is working to take a look at how the police department handles this investigation. Of course, they want things done with transparency, and that commission is calling for the termination of Officer Mark Dial. Back to you guys.
All right. Thank you for the update, Carlin. Philadelphia District Attorney Larry Krasner wants to enforce new regulations for illegal street racing in the city, according to the Inquirer. After a fatal hit-and-run accident in Port Richmond where two cars were racing illegally, the DA's office is looking to implement new technology to identify secret codes and last-minute meetup locations for illegal driving. Krasner believes this could be a very successful initiative with the right enforcement.
Switching gears now, Montgomery County officials are investigating the death of a 7-year-old girl who died after falling off the back of a pickup truck. Plymouth Township police say the girl and 4 other children were riding in the back of a truck when the driver turned a corner and the girl fell out. Authorities say the kids were playing outside when a man from the neighborhood gave them all a ride in the back of his pickup truck. According to police, this happened Tuesday just after 8:30 p.m. at Jolly and Harvard Roads in Plymouth Township. The Montgomery County Coroner's Office says the cause of death is blunt impact injuries and the investigation is ongoing.
In New Jersey, Evesham Township officials arrest a man who is suspected of starting 2 residential fires. The man was identified as a 30-year-old man living in Egg Harbor Township, Little Egg Harbor Township, and has been charged with 2 counts of arson. One of the houses was a complete loss and caused damages to neighboring homes. The investigation is still ongoing, and if you have any information, you are asked to call police. She's back. She doesn't have her mask.
I was wondering if she's going to be wearing something new. Who knows what could have come up.
No, I mean, if people don't leave their masks at my weather center, I've got nothing to wear. So we're good. That was it. That was the only mask left. In Seattle, we've got some gray skies out and about, but you can see over the horizon, even further eastward, there's a little bit of a clearing, so it just goes to show that clouds are moving in, and we're going to keep those skies gray for quite some time, with temperatures leading off in Atlantic City at 69 degrees. We're at 70 degrees for those of us waking up in Philadelphia. Winds are out of the south and east, and that is helping to usher in a little bit more humidity, which is why we're expecting some scattered showers today, but our temperatures stay well below the average. Here's where all the heat is. It's locked out west of us through the central U.S., where temperatures will be soaring into the triple digits with high humidity. It's another day with a good portion of the central U.S. under heat advisories and heat warnings. But back here, a much different story. We actually have much cooler temperatures, even cooler than Portland, Maine. Our temperatures today will be in the mid-70s, so we are well below the average. It does get a little bit closer to normal. By tomorrow, your high 83 degrees. So yes, today is going to be a cool one with all of that cloud cover and even some of those scattered showers possible throughout the morning hours and into our afternoon. I wanted to show you the nature of these showers, and even a rumble thunder overnight tonight keeps it scattered all the way through Friday. Friday into the afternoon, there could be a thunderstorm as well. But thankfully, it does look like we're expecting it to stay scattered throughout the day Friday, and then by Saturday, it moves out, so that we have a drier setup with a high of 85 degrees, even cooler on Sunday. Your high at that point, low 80s, dry into the new work week with a high of 80 on Monday. Let's get into Alyssa. She's got a check of those roadways. Good morning, Alyssa.
Good morning, Monica. Well, let's take a look at our live view here at our stadiums cam. Beautiful colors in our sky right now, and our look at the Link and Citizens Bank Park. Lots happening. Not the win we wanted last night for the Phillies, but we'll do it all over again tomorrow. Traffic southbound on 95 looking pretty good right now. No delays, just a lot of congestion. Elsewhere on 76 eastbound at 26th Street, it looks like PennDOT and police were able to clear that disabled vehicle out of the left lane. That should stop causing you delays. It really wasn't causing major ones to begin with. 7-minute travel time eastbound and westbound along those stretches of Broad Street and Spring Garden. Now back to SEPTA, our regional rail, the West Trenton line. That 5:57 a.m. train was canceled because of a crew issue. So 6:31 a.m. that is when that next train will take off. Now our Norristown high-speed line, we have operator unavailability causing delays and cancellations up until 10 a.m. I'll send it back to the desk.
Thanks, Alyssa. Coming up, if you are going into the office today, you might see less coworkers than usual. We'll tell you why in your business report. But first, a look at how 8 Republican presidential candidates responded to some hot-button issues. A recap is right after the break.